Okay, let's go to chapter review on page 708. So let's go and do the first one. Okay, so number 1, it says copy and complete. If a chord passes through the center of the circle, then it is called, okay, the answer would be diameter. So if a chord passes through the center, it's called a diameter. Okay, number 2, okay, so draw and describe. Okay, so draw and describe an inscribed angle and an intercepted arc. Okay, so you have to draw. Okay, I'm going to use this one here. Okay, so this is draw, so done. Okay, so this is your inscribed angle. So and describe. Okay, so the inscribed angle is when the vertex is on the circle. Okay, so again, so describe. So the vertex is on a circle. And intercepted arc, that's the arc between the two sides of the angle. Okay, so intercepted arc is the arc between the 2 points Okay, so 2 points. If between the 2 points where the angle intersect circle. Okay? Okay, that's number 2. Okay, number 3. It says describe how the measure of central angle of the circle relate to the measure of minor arc and major arc. Okay, so that's the inscribed angle. So for the central angle, so the central angle is when the vertex is at the center. Okay, so central angle, so vertex is on the center of circle. Okay, so that is this over here. So that's central angle. So again, inscribed angle, central angle. Okay, and the minor arc. So over here, so minor arc is equal to the central angle. Okay, and the major arc is the one out here. Okay, that's the major arc. Okay, so major arc will equal to 360 degrees minus the minor arc. Okay, so again, minor arc is equal to the central angle, and the major arc is 360 minus that. You get that. Okay. Okay, let's go to number 4. Okay, so you have to do the matching. So tangent segment is LK. So LK or KL, so that's B. So number 4 is B. Okay, number 5, secant. Secant segment. Okay, so secant segment is LN. Okay, so LN, so it's C. So number 5 is C. Number 6 is external segment is LM. So LM is A. Okay, so you got to know the names. Okay. Okay, now let's go and do some calculations. So let's go to 709. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so for this one, see, this is a common tangent, so they will equal. So you just go ahead and set it equal to each other and you solve. Okay, so you got 9a squared minus 30 equal to 3a. Okay, and then from here you got to solve this. So let's go and move this over here. Okay, so you got minus 3a on each side. So you got 9a squared minus 3a minus 30 equal to 0. And those are multiple 3, so I'm going to divide it by 3 to lower my number. So I got 3a squared minus a minus 10 equal to 0. Okay, so you have to use your algebra now. Okay, so to solve this, you need to go ahead and use your master product. Okay, so you know that from algebra 1. Okay, so your master product would be -1, and this would be -30. So you have to factor that from the algebra 1. So 1 comma -30, 2 comma -15, 3 comma -10, 4 comma, so 5 comma -6, and that's the one. Okay, so go ahead and do that. So you're going to get a, 3a. All I'm doing is factoring. So this would be my inside, so it would be -2. 3 times -2 would give me -6. And this would be that, so this inside, this is outside, so this would be plus 5. Okay, so from here, each part equal to 0, so a minus 2 equal to 0, 3a plus 5 equal to 0. So you solve, so plus 2 on each side, so a equal to 2. This one you minus, so you got 3a equal to -5, divide by 3, divide by 3, so a equal to -5 over 3, okay? But remember, these are physical lengths, cannot be negative. Okay, so this answer is no good. So you answer this one. Okay, so if you don't remember how to factor, you need to go back and review your algebra 1, learn how to factor your quadratic formula. Okay, okay, let's go to number 8. Okay, so you got 2c squared plus 9c plus 6. You got 9c plus 14. Again, this is common tangent, so they have to equal to each other. So set it equal to each other. So you got 2c squared plus 9c plus 6 equal to 9c plus 14. Okay, notice both are 9c, so I'm going to minus 9c on both sides. So this will cancel out. Okay, now since there's no middle term, I can solve without quadratic. So I'm going to move this number to that side. So minus 6 on both sides. So this will cancel out. So I got 2c squared equal to 8. Divide both sides by 2. So c squared equal to 4. Take the square root, so c equal to 2. Okay? So again, if there's no middle term, you can just go and solve directly. But if there's a middle term, when I say middle term means this one here. When you have middle term, you have to do factoring. Okay? Okay, let's go to number 9. Okay, so this is 3r, 9r. Okay, now it tells you that this is a tangent. Okay, so that means this is right triangle. So right away you have to use your Pythagorean theorem. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So a squared plus b squared equal to c squared. Now c is 3 plus r. Okay, so again a squared plus b squared equal to c squared. Okay, so work it out. So you can 81 plus r squared equal to, now when you square this, right? You square this, you're going to get 9. You square this, you're going to get r squared. But there's a middle term. You're going to be 2 times this times that would be plus 6r. Okay, so don't forget your middle term. Okay, if you don't see that, go ahead and write it out. Use your FOIL method. Okay, you're going to get 3 plus r times 3 plus r. Okay, you can use your FOIL method. So for f, so it would be 9 plus 3r plus, so F, O, I, L, right, for your method. So be 3R plus R squared. So that's where this came from. See, you got two of these, right? See, that's where they came from. Because square means you got two of these, and you're going to get O and the I. So that's where they came from, okay? Okay, anyway, so from here, the R cancels out. So minus R squared cancels out. So cancel out, cancel out. So since these are gone, we can go and solve for R, right? So minus 9 on both sides. So you're going to get 72 equal to 6R divided by 6, so R equal to 12, okay? Okay, let's go to number 10. Okay, use the diagram above. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these. Okay, so this is 100 degrees, 120 degrees, K, N, L, M. Okay, so number 10. Okay, you're looking for RKL. Okay, so, well, if this is 100 degrees, this would be 100 degrees, right? If this is 120, this would be 120. Okay, so KL is equal to, so KL is 100 degrees. Okay, number 11, you're looking for LM. Okay, LM, this one over here. Okay, well, remember this is the diameter, right? So this is diameter, so that means this would be 180. So this is 120, so this would be a 60 already. Same thing over here. Okay, again, half of the circle. Okay, half of the circle is 180. So this would be equal to 80 degrees. Okay. Okay. Because this is a diameter. Okay, so that's a diameter, so half a circle is 180. So anyway, LM, so here's L. So LM is equal to 60 degrees. Okay. Number 12, KM. KM. Okay, by looking at that, okay, so KM. So again, when you have this problem, right, just label it as much as you can, so ends will become obvious. So KM. Now remember, when they use two letters, means it's a minor arc. Okay, that means it's a smaller one. Okay, so KM is over here. Okay, that's how you know. If it's major arc, you have to use KNM. Okay, again, major arc have to use 3 letters. When there's 2 letters, means it's minor arc. So it's this one here. So this is equal to 160 degrees. Okay. Okay, number 13, you're looking for KN. Okay, so KN is over here, so it's equal to 80 degrees. Okay. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, for the measure. Okay, so let's see. So you have to hold the circle really good so it doesn't move. There you go. Okay, so here's A, C, E. Oh. Okay, you're looking for arc over here. Okay. Now remember what I said, there are 3 things, right? Okay, the arc, the chord, and the distance. If one of them are congruent, the other 2 would be congruent. So notice the chords are congruent. Okay. that means the arc will be congruent. So if this is 61 degrees, this is a central angle, this is 61 degrees, so this would be 61 degrees, right? The angle and the arc are equal, okay? Again, if the chords are congruent, then the arc will be congruent, so this would be 61 degrees, okay? And so that would be your answer. So answer would be 61 degrees, okay? Okay, number 15. Okay, so you got 60 degrees. Now, notice they are congruent, right? So that means this is a perpendicular bisector. Okay. So again, this tells you that these are congruent. So if this is 60 degrees, it will be a 60 degrees. Okay, because they are congruent, right? Okay. Again, if the chords are congruent, the arc is going to be congruent. Okay. And what are we looking for? Looking for AB. Okay. So again, all this we're looking for arc AB. So AB is over here. Okay. So again, by doing that, you can see that it's 60 degrees. Wait, this is 65. Sorry about that. 65 degrees, so it would be 65. Okay? So A, B, then this is E. Okay, let's go to number 16. Okay. So you can remember, if the distance, the chord, the arc, if one of them are congruent, the other two will be congruent. So over here, you see the distance is congruent. That means the chord will be congruent. The arc will be congruent. So if this is 91, this would be 91. Okay, and so that's your answer, 91 degrees. Okay, so you can distance, the length of the chord, the arc. Okay, if one of them are congruent, the other two would be congruent.